The most powerful tools in using Word effectively is styles. Look at this document. Right now it has absolutely no formatting on it. Now if you were writing a paper in school, like say an APA paper, they had rules on if you had 2 levels of headings, each heading 1 needed to look like this, each heading 2 needed to look like this, and you'd have to go through and make sure everything matched. So the inefficient way to go through and put headings on this document would be to, okay, this is the title of the thing, so let's make it centered, let's make it blue, let's get it a little bit bigger, maybe we'll italic it, and change the font, okay? And then we have a title. And that's okay for the title because there's only one instance of a title in the entire document. But over here, we have a heading. So the inefficient way here would be to take this heading to say, okay, we want this heading to be blue, bold, 16. Okay. Now, target audience examples is a sub of this, so it's going to have a slightly different heading. So let's make it 14 blue and say underline, which you can hit Control U to do. Okay, dandy. Now we go to objectives, and this should look the same as target audience because it's the same level. But wait, my memory is poor. What was target audience? Okay, let's look. It's blue, it's bold, it's 16, and Calibria, okay? Bold, blue, 16, Calibria. Let's find another one. Oh wait, this is a sub one. What was sub again? I'm not sure. Let's go check. We had underline 14 blue. Okay, the sub one, blue, underline, Control U. Is it 14? Yep, it says 14. Okay, so we keep going. And now there are problems with this. Why is this inefficient? Well, you have to remember what each one is. So with this, a heading 2, you have to remember is blue, it's underline, it's 14, it's Calibria. I can't remember that usually. On heading 1, you have to remember it's 16, it's bold, it's blue, it's Calibria. I'm not very good at remembering those things, so it's easy to be inconsistent. So you might forget one of those formatting tricks on one of them, and you might want to change things later, and then instead of changing one, like say you want heading 1 to be red instead of blue, you have to go through and change it on all of them. So the more efficient way to do this is to use the styles. So for here, this is the title. I would go and I would look at the title. This is what the default title looks like. If I don't like that one, I can make this style what I had set up. I can do that just by clicking on it there, and it says update title to match selection. Okay, and now that title style is like I had it. See that? Bold, Calibria, italicized, really big. Okay. Target audience, I like that. I like mine rather than what's there. So I'm going to go through to heading, right clicking, update heading 1 to match selection. Now I'm going to go here, and that's a heading 1, but up here it says normal. We want to flag it heading 1. So we select it and we hit heading 1. Now if you come down here, you click on there, it shows it as heading 1. Okay, target audience, that's our heading 2. I'm going to go over here. I don't see heading 2 up there, so I'm pulling this down. There's heading 2. Right click, match to selection. There's heading 2. And then I can come down here, and this is heading 2, so I can tag it as heading 2. Okay, they're all tagged now. Let's say I want to go through in my document now, and I want heading 2s to be green. How do I do that? It's Word, so there's a whole bunch of different ways to do it. One of the easiest ways is to highlight it. You can turn it green, But then you've just changed this one. You want it to affect all of them. So you go up here to heading 2, right click, update heading 2 to match selection. Now if you scroll down, every other heading 2 in the document is going to match it, and it's going to be green. So let's say we want target audience to be red. The other way to modify something is to go into your style, right click on your heading 1 and say modify. And then you can go in here in this thing and it's modify style, and I can say let's make it red. Hit OK, and now every instance of heading 1 is red. So again, styles are much more efficient than formatting each one separate. Also, once you master styles, it's very easy to create tables of contents and indexes. So thank you for listening to How to Use Word Effectively Styles.